You're listening to the Dibbly-Dobbly podcast. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to make sure you get the latest episodes of the podcast. Be sure to like and share our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Let's talk about USA cricket, Gabe. Let's talk about the game in America. You and Nick do tremendous work, and you haven't checked out Nick and Gabe on Cricket for Americans. Please do, because I've been on their channel. I've done some live streams with them. We've had some tremendous fun watching games of cricket, talking cricket like we are today. But obviously, Gabe, USA cricket, you got minor league cricket, you got major league cricket, you got new stadiums being built, you got the T20 World Cup in 2024. How do you see cricket going in the US in terms of all that stuff and also the T20 World Cup? Do you think it will make it popular, or do you think people will say, cricket, not sure about it?
No, I think it's definitely going to make it popular. I mean, again, I think, and the name internationally, right, isn't going to ring a bell. But the fact that you've got media personalities like John Boyd reacting to cricket on YouTube on his platform, which is huge, and I mean, the guy's been on the Yes Network. He actually does work for the Yes Network, which is the Yankees broadcast network. I think that it, it, it's definitely going to bring more eyes to the sport. And you got to understand, again, America is a melting pot. There's people from everywhere, all right, everywhere in the world here, including a large, European population. So we do have a lot of Australians. I think I might have mentioned it to you. My son's, not I was gonna say minor league, but his youth baseball coach was PJ Bevis, who was an Australian pitcher. He played for the Australian national team and then went on to play for the New York Mets and I think two other organizations. He retired here in the States, but he's Australian. He has tons of family here. So, and he's obviously a rugby fan and a cricket fan as well. So you've got a huge Indian population here as well that are obviously cricket fans for the most part. I think that the biggest challenge is going to be is it slating it in accordingly. And what I say by that is you don't want to play anywhere near the NFL. Don't touch that schedule. NFL is king. NFL is king. Listen, right now, it's embarrassing, but I heard this the other day. They're playing what's called preseason games. These games don't matter. It's a preseason game. It's like a warm up match, for lack of a better word. They're out drawing Major League Baseball games that matter, right? That's just, and Major League Baseball also already runs into the football schedule, so they can't make it that long. I don't think they will because these T20, right? Probably do like a 3 or 4 month season, maybe, you know what I mean? And you definitely, because of the different dynamics out here in the climate, it probably makes sense to do it more during the spring/summer. So almost going right up against baseball, to be honest with you. There's that window between January when nothing happens, and it's still cold in some places, but late January, early February, when the Super Bowl is done and baseball hasn't started because pitchers and catchers don't report till February, so their spring training games don't even start until this year they started super late, like late March or early April. There's that time, that window that if you have your season there, your main primary season, it can be very successful because there's not much to watch. There's not much. There's no NBA at that time, no Major League Baseball, no football, and if the powers to be are smart, that's when they would fit it in. What's up, Thunder Hayes?
Oh, yeah. Thunder here says, hi, Gabe. Long time no see. Um, yeah, Powered from the Sports Breakdown says, what do you think about USA cricket in terms of qualifying to the ODI World Cup in the future? Do you think USA cricket can qualify within the next few years? Players like Ali Khan and, how do you pronounce it? Well,
Mohatra.
Mahatra? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
impress.
yeah.
Your thoughts on that, Gabe?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that we've got some really good players. We've got some experienced players, right? And I think the biggest challenge for USA cricket is going to be consistency because they'll look great one match and then the next match, they'll kind of almost like basketball. They'll be too aggressive. They'll throw away their wickets. They'll throw away the match. Right? They don't play as disciplined, and I think that USA has some really talented players. I talked about Steven earlier. Steven Taylor, man, look him up if you haven't. He's a dog, all right. The captain, friend of the channel, Aaron Jones, he's an absolute dog, or vice captain actually. The captain is Monarch, and they've got really good players. I just think it's being able to put it together, play more consistency, and people think, and I get it. They're like, "Oh, you're getting ahead of yourself. It's Ireland win, it's Scotland win." Oman had some big wins. Oman surprised a lot of people. I'm not saying that USA is going to go out and beat India. All right, I'm not saying that, but they're going to get, in my opinion, they're going to get further in the tournament than a lot of people think they are. I mean, they went through a stretch too, man, where they had won like 8, 9 matches in a row, including beating Canada, Argentina, was Papua New Guinea, Namibia. So I mean, they're already dominant, I should say, with the associate nations. Like I want to see what they can do against the big boy talent.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
that,
I'm
that next
excited.
level up.
That next level up, exactly. So I'm excited for it. I am.
He also asked the Sports Breakdown, Gabe, how significant is it for USA Cricket to actually get a chance to host the 2024 T20 World Cup, plus getting to automatically qualify for the 2024 T20 World Cup as they're the hosts? What sort of a boost will it give them in the tournament?
You know what it'll do? It's gonna get a lot of seats, a lot of fans in those seats. Because okay, yeah, we're playing now. We go because you're gonna get your regular cricket fans that are gonna come and watch the games any which way, right? But USA's in there. Oh yeah, just in and of itself, they're gonna have a huge fan base that are gonna travel to those games that USA is playing, and then inevitably, when USA, knock on wood, it doesn't happen, but when they don't make it further, now they've already discovered another team and they're already down in the vicinity. Let's go catch another game. So I think it'll help the tournament, in whole. And I know that that's probably what do you call it? Like a selfish opinion of it, but I just think it will. And so that's why I like when the host nation gets the automatic bid in. You know what I mean? I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it, dude. And I already told the wife, I gotta go. Guess what? Our vacation is gonna be that year. He's like, that's so cool. There's nice beaches out there in Florida. I'm good.
Of course, Fort Lauderdale. I think they're playing at some other venues as well, are they?
Yeah, I think they're playing at like 2 or 3 different venues. But yeah, Fort Lauderdale is not too far from some really, really cool spots. And I lived in Florida for a while. I live in Opelika, Hialeah, which is in Miami. So yeah, I got some friends out there.
He also says the Sports Breakdown, your favorite player in the USA cricket team, Gabe, and which player has a good chance to get an IPL contract in the future? Any future cricketers from the USA to watch out for?
Ali Khan has actually already played in the IPL. He got a contract from, I think it was the TKR. TKR got him. No, KKR. Sorry, Kolkata Knight Riders. And who has a chance? If you've seen his bat is legit. I already talked about him. Steven Taylor. Steven Taylor's an absolute dog. The law firm who now plays for the West Indies, Hayden Jr. He used to play for Team USA. Now he's with the West Indies, but he also played in the IPL. I think he played in the IPL, Hayden Walsh Jr. But yeah, check out a guy named Steven Taylor. Mahatra is an absolute dog as well. The vice captain Aaron Jones. They've got some good players, but if I had to just pick one guy, it'd probably be Steven Taylor. I mean, the guy almost had a century in that last match that I watched. Who was that against? I can't remember. Maybe Papua New Guinea. I can't remember. But he can play. He has a serious bat. He's a young dude too. A lot of fun to watch. Very athletic. He can field. One of my favorite players. And of course, friend of the channel, the vice captain, Aaron Jones. He's such a cool dude. He bowls, so he can take wickets. He's more as a batsman, all rounder, but he can help you in different forms.
Yeah, so plenty to look out for USA Cricket. Hi everyone, hope you enjoyed our cricket discussion with Gabe from Cricket for Americans on all things USA Cricket. Let us know in the comments your thoughts about USA Cricket. We would love to hear what you have to say.